Another day securing barrels on the 8x22 houseboat. Alright, this is my 8x22 mini houseboat. It's tri-tune. I got the winch tower off. I had to figure out a way to hook up my winch to it. A single eye bolt probably would not have worked out well. So I need a temporary solution. Tomorrow I have a wildlife and fishery inspection, and it has to be a way to secure it to the trailer. So I bought 4 foot of 1/4 inch plated chain, 2 U-bolts that bolt to the main center runners for the tri-tune. Come straight on through, drill the 1 inch hole. My hook is going to simply hook on here. If I keep this design, I'm going to add an aluminum backing plate right here for the chain to pull against instead of the wood. But I had to remove my deck. Got it all decked and painted. I started adding my tow rails and figuring out the layout of my interior with some temporary boards. That's another video. Just wanted to show how I'm hooking up instead of an eye bolt. An eye bolt would have been a week. The biggest eye bolt I could find that I could have used was only rated for 300 pounds. Chain's rated for 14. Those U-bolts are probably rated for 500 pounds. So ought to be good. Rough paint job. Doing the first test run, the 9.8 4-stroke. I'm on the Intracoastal Waterway in Houma, Louisiana. Nice calm day. Better stop making excuses. Get out in the water while you can. A good day for boat ride. 12 to 15 miles per hour winds with a higher gust. She doesn't like the wind. We're here at Boudreaux Canal boat launch. It used to be called the Crab Connection. They had a crab factory here, but it's no longer gone thanks to Hurricane Ida. Yeah, I've got the steering turn that way, and we're slowly drifting that way. We're gonna play around today. I'll try to get some video. Me, my brother, and a buddy of mine, we're going out ride boats. Probably not a good idea. Catch you on the next one. 1.5 months sitting in the water. Look at that bottom growth. Some of these are over 1 foot long. It'll be fun to clean. I'll keep you updated. Alright, this might be my layout. This is what I'm thinking. 6x8 front porch. Step in through a 30-inch door. I'm gonna try to have a 30 to 32-inch sliding door. This area is open to put a chair. This area is open for a captain's chair. This is gonna be my kitchen. 24 by 44 kitchen counter. I can either store the water tank under there or find a different water tank that I can store under there, which I'll get to. It's a 24 by 44 inch kitchen. I'm gonna have a little sink, a countertop big enough to put a little Coleman stove. Come over this way is the futon. There's two measurements. This measurement is 6 foot by 34 with the futon folded up in the sofa position. That gives me a nice walkway. With the futon folded down, that gives me 6 by 42 area that's going to be taken up with just enough walkway to get through to the bathroom. I'm going to have a 24 by 36 shower, a full stand-up shower, and I'm going to have a 32 by 33 area to put a toilet. I'm going to have a 24-inch pocket door right here to enter the bathroom. Out the rear, I'm going to have a 24-inch door. I'm not sure if I'm going to make it a swing or a pocket. That's going to leave me 2 foot outside the door of rear deck, which of course I have storage on both sides. My battery box I'm going to have to change up to accommodate for the wall, and I left myself 2 inches all the way around for these measurements for the thickness of the wall. I'm thinking a 6.5 foot ceiling height, and this will be my little houseboat. I have an assortment of windows from campers that I'm going to utilize. It's not the windows I want, but it's the windows I have, and I'm currently working on finding something to use for the sliding doors. I would like a double glass insulated door, but I don't think I'm gonna be that lucky to find that for next to nothing. I'll update more when I got it. Finally has a arched roof. 18-foot long roof. 4-foot overhang on the front, 2-foot overhang on the rear. I have like, I want to say 6 foot, almost 6'6" headroom. Got a lot to do. See if I can't show you that curve. Nice little arch. 8 by 22 tri-tune barrel boat. Got it tarped off. Has an 8 by 12 cabin. 6'6" headroom. 6-footer front porch. Nice arched roof. Again, it's 8 by 12 on the inside. 9.8 Tahatsu. 4-foot rear porch. Thank y'all for viewing. Alright, welcome back to my little houseboat project. It's an 8 by 22 hull with an 8 by 12 cabin. I'm working on my corners, finishing off that and my cap. I plan on sanding the rear and the sides and try to wrap canvas this weekend. Let me show you what I got. Spoke of putting 45 pieces on the corners. This is what I meant by that. I'm gonna come back and sand it, round it over on both sides after the liquid nails dries. It's gonna be nice and solid. And of course I need to put some kind of capping on here. I'm thinking of a deck board. And my last update, I mean, I cut the windows there, rough cut. All the windows are cut. And I couldn't tell you how many times I fell in that hole. Whew. Because I had a tarp hanging down right here. Getting ready to go hang the tarps on her. Should be covered up for a few days. We got some bad weather coming. But she's looking better and better. Check out my channel for more. Making progress. Poor man's fiberglass is getting done on a tiny houseboat. Got to finish wrapping the front. Next is roof. She's a tri-tune, 55-gallon barrels. Alright, a short video update as promised. Poor man's fiberglass is about 90% complete. Got 3 layers on the roof, 2 layers on the sides. Today I started the windows. Windows are in. With the exception of one window, because I have to install the door. All the windows are operational. They were all free. I'm going to have to plug these water drains and make new water drains on the bottom for some of these windows. But it has a screen and the window closes. This one does not have a screen. And this is the emergency escape hatch. Not that it needed it, but I had it. Thank y'all for viewing. Half throttle, moving 4 miles an hour, going into an 8 to 10 mile per hour wind. Full throttle gets me 5. Very stable ride. I can go from side to side. It sways a little, but not bad. Cruise is nice. A little update. Got my handrails installed. There's some garden fencing. Built a wooden frame. Cut the garden fencing down. See, garden fencing. Have a waist high handrail, 4 foot on the front, and almost a 2 foot handrail on the rear. I'm gonna put a ladder right here to access the roof. Interior is coming soon. Thank y'all for viewing. Get the closed cell foam sprayed in the houseboat. Hopefully the final coat of paint. 2 coats actually today. A lot of masking. Probably took me 6 hours to mask everything off because I didn't want to paint the handrails or the windows. I could probably use 2 more coats. Maybe tomorrow if my masking survives the night, because I'm not spending 5 more hours remasking. Thank y'all for viewing. I got 120 volt power. Shore power connection. It's a 50 amp wire. Running to a 30 amp main breaker. 3 20s and a 15. The 20 is for the air conditioner, kitchen receptacle, and my battery charger. That's not installed yet. The air conditioner right now is running on a 15 amp. Oh, I'm sorry, 20 amp for the air conditioner. The lights, I have lights, and also it's dimmable. There's a temporary air conditioner. Making some progress. Show you what I got. I got the windows open. Hot day today. I think it was 92 or 93. Took a window unit out so I can waterproof the box. The portable wasn't cutting it. Surprisingly, it works better with all the doors open. Nice. Anyway, box is being waterproof. I got the canvas in there, a couple layers of glue. I'm waiting for the glue to dry. I was hoping to put paint on it today, but I don't think I'll be able to. The glue's not going to be dry. But she's going to be waterproof. And I also got the vent fan installed on the roof and sealed. See y'all on the next one. Very short update. I managed to stain the ceiling and the walls. Didn't quite come out the way I wanted to, but it's not bad at all. The grain of this particular wood, it's got defects from the factory. It looks like white marks, but that's in the wood. I had the same problem when I put this mahogany ply in my living room in my house, and I sanded this too. But I'm happy with it. I ain't gonna complain. Even on the ceiling, that's in the grain, all those dark spots. Next is trim work. Once I do the trim work, I can clean up, put the floor in, and roll with it. Of course, I still gotta build the shower, so I didn't stain the inside. Thank y'all for viewing. Alright, doing a little bit of trim work today. I got more to do. Not perfect.
Attorney Spire held Owens then went on the attack.
Trims all the way around on the bottom.
Willfully shot. Yeah, I used to have consistent.
I guess I'll work on this corner piece
The
now.
new defense thrust was on what the investigators did not.
Let it natural wood give it a little brightness in here.
They did not test for gunshot.
Or it could be laziness, I didn't feel like staining. This is what I'm working on today. Sink plumbing. Got my little, you know, my wooden storage area here. Spare wood. So I need to clip the sink down. But this is what I'm working on. See if you can see in here. Putting in a P-trap. That side is where my sink was gonna, my drain was gonna be located on this side. I wanted to get a little update. My water storage, and it's also an armrest. It's the right height for an armrest when sitting. I'm gonna put a set of hinges and make this open up this way to access my water hose, my tanks. And the tanks slide in and out easily. Still need to make a cover or a door, probably a door. It's oak. I hate oak. I did make some mess ups. Nails that wouldn't go in. But I'm happy with it. Alright, check out my shower curve, my pan. Start the curve down. Hard to visualize, but my finger out the way, my fat finger. That's the deepest spot. Then it goes back to nothing over here. Pretty good, man. Alright, y'all, check out my poor man's fiberglass shower pan. Got the second coat of paint on it. I think it's coming out alright. It's not perfect. It's got a nice curved floor to where water goes through the drain. It is 24 by 32 and 6'4" tall. And we got some nice plastic panel to wrap around to make it waterproof. And that's installed in my tiny houseboat. Stay tuned. Got more coming up. Thank y'all for viewing. Got a little short video doing an update on my antenna installation up there. One of my concerns was having an antenna on the roof. I'm so high above the road. I need 11.5 foot of clearance to clear up structures on the road. So I came out with this design for my antenna. It's only really about 2 inches above the roof. Like this. When I'm ready to use it, it folds out. There's a regular hinge. And this is a friction. It's like a friction hinge for a cabinet. And there's a piece of high density polyethylene bolted to a regular hinge. But when I'm traveling on the trailer, I can fold the antenna down. And once I get in the water, it holds tight and holds the antenna up. Cheap and creative. I don't know how long this brass plated piece is going to last in the elements. We'll find out. Welcome back. I did make some progress. I got half of the barrels back on. Not much of an update. Gonna finish installing this row today and probably this row. In a couple days I plan on being in the water, taking care of some issues. Start using her. Do a shakedown run. See if I'm overweight and how she handles. By the end of the day, these barrels will be underneath her. Well, she's ready for launch. They got plenty of work to do. But she's ready for me to go put her in the water and do some testing. Still need to sand and paint the front deck, do some touch-ups, but she cleaned up a little bit. Got her ready for travel. I still need to secure the futon and my stool. Got all my tools out. And I put the toilet in the shower along with my papers and my flare gun kit and yeah, she's ready for me to go, but I'm waiting on weather to pass. Got my fuel tank in the storage locker temporarily with the battery. It's nice. Bumpers, ropes. Once I get it off the trailer, fuel tank's coming out of there. Hopefully I'll see you on the water. Well, I have a boat launch. And I have a boat. Guess it's that time. Well, she's stern heavy, so I need to shift some weight to the front. So I'm gonna install a 20-gallon water tank on the bow, I guess. Plus, when you add your people, majority of time spent on the bow. Need to bring that stern up 3 more inches. I'd be happy. She's floating high on the bow. Really high compared to the stern. Well, I'm gonna do my little test run. I'll let you guys know how it worked out. I do thank y'all for viewing. Alright, little video short. Half throttle, about a 4 mile per hour cruise. And the little houseboat. Doing fine. Wide open, I think at 4.8. There's really no need. Going against the wind. Maybe 8 mile per hour breeze. TV's going in and out. Thank y'all for viewing. First meal in the houseboat on my journey. Sitting at a dock at a store, one of the few bayou stores we have. I think it's called Bayou Docking Shop. $8 for 1 slice of pizza and a Red Bull. I had Red Bull about once a year. I buy Red Bull. It's time. Enjoying the day, enjoying the weather. It ain't a pretty day. 10 to 12 mile an hour winds. But it's a nice day. I gotta wait for the locks to open anyway. There's a set of locks down there. I was debating if I want to go play in the lake, which I probably shouldn't with all this wind. So I think I'm gonna turn around and head back up the bayou. Today's just a test day. Thank y'all for viewing. What a little houseboat made it. Got everything secured, doors closed, windows. Back on the trailer. Overloaded, of course. But she done great with 14 mile an hour wind. There was a little bit of a challenge to get her on the trailer. I do have to remove my cover so I don't lose it. I've already lost it twice. Got a little water stain, but not bad. I got some dock rash. I just did this one right here. That wind pushed me hard against that corner, but nothing I can do about it. Thank y'all for viewing. I'm gonna head home with her. So far we're in Hurricane Francine. We're getting gusts every now and then, 40 miles an hour. I'm located in Chauvin, Louisiana. Houseboat's doing fine so far. Nothing to worry about. Well, I kind of made it through the storm. 60-foot tree, about 3-foot diameter at the base, fell on my patio, but the rest of the house was fine. Houseboat made it with a little bit of water that got inside the cabin through the front door. We're good. I am glad to see that tree gone, but not on my house. See you on the next one. Alright, a bit of rough work. Still need some cleanup. This is my battery box seat design. It can open to access the battery. Fits inside the back of the seat. And also, this slides forward. I'm going to make my water hose storage inside the back of the seat. Not bad, huh? Now I've got to make a matching bench like that on this side, but slightly bigger measurements for width-wise, slightly wider to hide my water tanks. Still got plenty of work to do. Make it pretty, round the edges off, and decide if this is the angle I want, but it's pretty comfy. Let me know what you think. Alright, welcome to my anchorage for the time being. It's a little too rough in the lake, got about 2.5-foot swells, 15 to 20 mile per hour winds out there. I'm waiting for it to calm down, so I anchored in a safe spot. Now I guess I'm gonna cook a little meal. I got some fresh shrimp I'm gonna ball. Now I'll update more on my channel as the day progresses. The objective is to go spend the night out in the lake. The winds are supposed to die down to 8 miles per hour. Wow. 4 to 8s. But yeah, it's a nice view. On the little houseboat. Enjoying ourselves while we can. See you on the next one. Taking a little evening cruise on the houseboat. Slow and steady. Alright. Hear that little engine running? Look at my overnight bugs. Thousands of them. They live 24 hours. And that's where they die. Anyway, today's video. I managed to do some side work and done some trading work for a generator. I got a little generator. ACs are running. Feeling nice in here. Doesn't look very pretty, but it's quiet. Cheap on fuel. It's a Pulsar 2319N, I believe. 1800 watt continuous, 2300 watt surge. Right now it's running a 6000 BTU air conditioner. It's running my battery charger and one light, and it's handling it just fine. So now I don't have an excuse why I can't go camping on a warm night. Just figured I'd do this little update.